one and all. I am Shailaja. Today I explain quadratic equation IIT oriented questions. See the question. Solve 64 into 9 power x minus 84 into 12 power x plus 27 into 16 power x equal to 0. So then take the quadratic equation is of the form alpha into a power f of x plus beta into b power f of x plus gamma into c power f of x equal to 0. Then where b square equal to ac. Then if the condition is satisfied, throughout divide with b power f of x. So using this condition you solve that. Then here when comparing a is 9, b is 24, c is 16. So then what about b square is 12 square equal to a is 9 into c is 16. 12 square is 144, 9 into 16 is also 144. So this condition is satisfied. So that's why throughout you divide with b is 12 power x. b power f of x, no? So 12 power x. Then what you get the condition is your step 64 into 9 by 12 whole power x minus 84 plus 27 into 16 by 12 whole power x equal to 0. Then after simplifying you get 64 into 3 by 4 whole power x minus 84 plus 27 into 4 by 3 whole power x equal to 0. Where you put 3 by 4 whole power x equal to a or any variable. Okay, any variable you take, already you take t, a, b, c, no? So then you take t. Then what you get, ma? 64 into t minus 84 plus 24, here you write by t equal to 0. So throughout you multiply with the t, 64 t square minus 84 t plus 24 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation in terms of t. There you find the factors. 64 into 24. 64 into 24 means 16 fours are this 6 also no what this is 27 no 27 64 into 27 there 9 threes 16 fours are 48 9 fours 36 okay then 64 t square minus 48 t minus 36 t plus 27 equal to 0. So after that 64, 48. There you take 16t common. So 4t minus 3. Then here minus 9 common. Again 4t minus 3 equal to 0. Means here t equal to 9 by 16 or t equal to 3 by 4. But our t is 3 by 4 whole power x. 3 by 4 whole power x equal to 3 by 4 whole square or t equal to, t means here 3 by 4, no, 3 by 4 whole power x equal to 3 by 4. So means when comparing this, inequality rule, you get x equal to 2 or here x equal to 1. Then the solution set is 1 comma 2. So like that you have to solve this question. See the next previous IIT question. For what real values of a does the roots of the equation f of x lies between the roots of the equation g of x. F of x, g of x equations are given. Here g of x is, for example, alpha, beta are the roots. Then here this is nothing but y of g of x, y equal to g of x. G of x is lies between f of x. This is f of x. Y equal to f of x. Okay. So then what about f of x? No means alpha g of x lies of f of x, no? So that's why alpha beta g of alpha less than 0 and g of beta less than 0. Okay, this is after f of x you take, then what you get x square minus 2x, here minus a square plus 1 equal to 0, no? So then f of x is using this x minus 2 whole square minus a square equal to 0. So x minus 2 whole square equal to a means x minus 2 equal to, x minus 1, no, x minus 1 whole square. X minus 1 equal to plus or minus a. So then x equal to 1 plus or minus a. Here alpha is 1 minus a and beta is 1 plus a. So these values is substitute in g of alpha, g of beta. So then g of alpha is less than 0, no? Means g of alpha means here what is g of alpha? G of alpha is 1 minus a. 1 minus a is less than 0. Means here you substitute 1 minus a whole square minus 2 of a plus 1 into, instead of x, 1 minus a plus a of a minus 1 is less than 0. So then here 1 minus a, you take 1 minus common, 1 minus a. So total you take 1 minus a common. Again one more 1 minus a minus 2a minus 2, here minus a is less than 0. So 1 minus a, and here you simplify minus 2a minus a minus a minus 4a minus 1 is less than 0. Here you take minus common and here also, then what you get? A minus 1, and here 4a plus 1 is less than 0. Then here means a belongs to minus 1 by 4 comma 1. Then one more value is there, no? Beta. So that also you substitute. Then what you get? You observe. See. Then g of beta is less than 0, no? Means g of what is beta? 1 plus a. Okay, 1 plus a less than 0. Again you substitute instead of this. What is 1 plus a whole square minus 2a plus 1 into 1 plus a plus a of a minus 1 is less than 0. So then you expand 1 plus a square plus 2a, then here again to 1 plus a whole square into 2, no? So this term you multiply with minus 2, then what you get? Minus 2 minus 2a square minus 4a plus a square minus a less than 0. So then see, observe, minus 2a square plus a square plus a square. So means minus 2a square plus 2a square get cancelled. Then minus 4a minus 5a plus 2a means minus 3a plus 1 minus 2 minus 1 is less than 0. So if you take minus common, what you get? 3a plus 1 is greater than 0. So here a is greater than minus 1 by 2. Means here what you get? A belongs to minus 1 by 3 comma infinity. Here you take two values, no, alpha and beta. So what you get the range? Alpha is minus 1 by 4 comma 1, and here alpha belongs to minus 1 by 3 comma beta. From this you take intersection part. Means here for example, here this is your real line. Minus 1 by 3 means 0.3. Here this is minus 0.25. So means this here minus 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 4, 0.25, no? After 1 and infinity. So then see, minus 1 by 3 to infinity means excluding 1 by 3, here this side you are a. Then minus 1 by 4 comma 1 means lies between minus 1 by 4 comma 1. So what is the intersection part of these two? So this, no. So means a belongs to minus 1 by 4 comma 1. This is the answer. This is your answer. Okay. So next sum. Yes, this is also one of the previous IIT model sum. If alpha beta are the roots of x square plus px plus q equal to 0, and also of x power 2n plus pn x power n plus qn equal to 0, and alpha by beta, beta by alpha are the roots of this equation, then n equal to. This is a question. Here alpha beta are the roots of equation, no? Alpha beta are the roots of the equation x square plus px plus q equal to 0. Then what you get? Alpha plus beta is minus p and alpha beta is q. Then here alpha power n, beta power n are the roots of x power 2n plus p power n, x power n plus q power n equal to 0. Then alpha power n plus beta power n is minus p power n, alpha power n, beta power n is q power n. Then here these two are the roots of this equation means compulsory these two satisfies this equation. So that's why instead of x you substitute f by alpha by beta. Then what you get here? This equation is f of alpha by beta you should write. Then alpha by beta whole power n minus 1 plus alpha by beta plus 1 whole power n equal to 0. So now after simplifying you get alpha power n, here this is plus beta power n plus alpha plus beta whole power n equal to 0. Here already you saw, no, alpha power n plus beta power n is, that is minus p power n plus alpha plus beta is minus p whole power n equal to 0. So after this here minus p whole power n, you take the side equal to p power n. So in which n value satisfies this condition? So if we take n is an even number, minus p whole power n, p is n, no? So therefore if you take here n is an even number. If it is satisfied, n is an even number. So n is an even number. Okay. So these three questions used in the previous IIT model. If you like this channel, please click on the like button and subscribe our channel Masterman. Thank you.